Let's get started with SAS Data Explorer. If you have access to SAS Viya, I encourage you to follow along with me. Your environment might already have all the files used in this demo. However, if you don't see them, please visit our SAS Software GitHub page. The SAS Viya Quick Start repository provides the files used in our demonstrations and instructions to load them into your environment. To open SAS Data Explorer, click the Applications menu in the upper left corner and select Manage Data. The Sources tab allows you to view and manage your data sources. First, click In-Memory Data Available to view all existing in-memory tables. If you select a row representing a table, the toolbar provides options to view the data, load or unload from memory, or import to a different location. You can also select Actions to open the data in another Viya application. Click the Home_Equity table and view the Details tab with column metadata and the Sample Data tab. Column names are displayed by default, but you can select the More Options menu and click Show Labels to view the more descriptive column headers. Click the X in the upper right corner to close the data preview. Expand CAS Shared Default to view the caslibs defined in your environment and that you are authorized to access. Select CAS User to view the data files and in-memory tables associated with this caslib. Click Connection Properties to view the attributes of the caslib. Notice CAS User is a path-based caslib. The Customer and Home Equity tables are loaded into memory, indicated by the table icon with a lightning bolt. Right-click either table to view available options, such as View Data, Unload from Memory, or Download Table. You can also select Actions to further analyze the table in other SAS Viya applications. For example, Build Model will start SAS Model Studio, or Explore and Visualize will launch SAS Visual Analytics. The CAS User caslib also includes additional data sources, such as country_lookup.csv, customer.parquet, and home_equity.sashdat. Each of these files are saved on disk and can be loaded into memory for further analysis in CAS. Select the country_lookup.csv row, then click Load into Memory. Or you can right-click a file and select Load into Memory. The Sources tab also enables you to create additional connections to external data sources. Click Add. The Select a Data Source window guides you through the process of building a connection to data via a caslib. Notice there are many options for connecting to external files, including SAS resources, data stores, and cloud providers. Each type of data source has different connection requirements and options. To demonstrate an example, select the Data Stores tab and click Oracle Database. The Connection Details Oracle Database window provides an interface to define the new connection. Type MyORCL in the connection name field, which will be the name of the caslib. Type MyORCL in the short name field as well. Under Set the Connection Scope, select Global Shared. Global caslibs are required to use the data sources in other Viya applications. The Add as a Connected Library on Startup checkbox will define a mapped SAS library using the short name as the library reference. The library can be viewed in the Libraries pane or used in SAS code executed on the compute server. The ability to create global caslibs requires admin privileges, so depending on your role, you may not see this option. Under Connection, provide the necessary information to establish the connection to the database. The required options will differ depending on the type of data source you are accessing and your particular environment. Click Connection Documentation to open a new browser tab with specific help related to Oracle or whichever data source you are referencing. I'll provide the path and schema name. Note that if you are working in your own environment, you must choose a data source available to you and provide the associated connection information. Under Authentication and User Password, provide your credentials. For username, type student in uppercase, and the password is metadata0 with a capital M. The Advanced, Destinations, and Code Preview tabs offer additional customization and information regarding the new connection. Helpful tooltips are provided in the Advanced tab to describe each of the options available for that particular data source. Once all required information is provided, click Test Connection to verify the settings. If the test is successful, then click Save and Connect. The new caslib definition, MyORCL, is now available in the Sources pane. Select MyORCL to see the tables. Right-click the customer table and select Load into Memory. An in-memory version of the customer table will be available in the MyORCL caslib and can be analyzed in other SAS Viya applications. Depending on your permissions, you may be able to view or edit access authorization for both libraries and tables. Right-click MyORCL and select Edit Authorization. Notice Student, the current user, has full access to MyORCL since it was created by that profile. All other authenticated users have no access. You can use the Access Level slider to grant general read, write, or full control permissions. Or you can modify the individual access capabilities to either grant or deny access. Click the Add Identities icon to add individual users or groups and grant them specific authorization. Click Cancel, cancel again, and don't save. What if you have files on your local machine that you would like to analyze in SAS Viya? Select the Import tab to copy files to existing caslibs. Select Local Files, then navigate to the Quick Start folder downloaded on your local machine. Select mortgage_rates.xlsx and click Open. Expand Step 2 to set the following import options. Next to the Location Library field, click the Choose a Target Location icon. Expand CAS Shared Default and select CAS User and OK. The label field is optional. The Format selector defines the type of the imported file that will be saved on disk. Confirm that the format is SAS HDAT. Change If Table Name Exists to Replace File. Click Import Item in the upper right corner. Once the table has been successfully imported, click the Sources tab and the CAS User caslib. Confirm the mortgage_rates in-memory table and mortgage_rates.sashdat file are available. You can click on the link to either file to examine the imported data in the Sample Data tab. These new data sources and caslibs will now be available to use in other applications, such as SAS Visual Analytics or SAS Studio. To learn more about SAS Data Explorer, select the Help menu and click Help Center to visit our SAS documentation. With your data loaded into memory, you are now ready to move on to another phase in the AI and analytics lifecycle.